Hey everybody, good afternoon. It's a late afternoon here in October. I think it's the 3rd today. I was at work today and using the rake a little bit. Bought these back, the rakes back in September, about the 1st of September. So bought 3 of them, getting ready for leaf season. So I don't use them too much. I usually just blow and rake minimally. So this is Terry Koogler from Koogler Landscaping coming at you. Solo guy, been working in the landscape field for 41 years. So anyhow, these are some A.M. Leonard products. I'm sure a lot of you commercial guys would be familiar with the brand. It's supposed to be high quality and very good. So we'll start off with a little review on some of these products here. So we're going to start with the wheelbarrow, which is A.M. Leonard. It's 6 cubic feet. So I've had these for about 15 years. Few little things. They're fairly pricey. Generally, they're around $250 to $300. Depends where you get them. And I think for that kind of money, I like little things that I would like to see improved is a little better quality tire. These tend to dry rot. Usually I'm getting about 2 to 5 years out of a wheelbarrow before I have to get a new one. And so I've had some issues. I've had one tire explode in the sun on the trailer. And it was a little bit dry rotted, not too bad, but so I've had most of them. They seem to dry rot relatively easy. I do like the size and the everything about it other than that. And the wooden handles, I would like to see them maybe try to go to one of them Timber Tech type wood products and maybe try them. I have had these rot and probably 2 or 3 years. I've had a couple of them rot. And of course, A.M. Leonard, the representative always says, or where I purchased them, that, well, I've used them and they're just warranting the something that's defective. But although when I bought it, I was under the impression and thought I was told that, lifetime warranty. I was used to Sears Craftsman back in the day, and if you had any issue, just take it in and they would exchange it and walk out the door with a new one, virtually no questions asked. So that's kind of what I grew up on and was used to. But other than that, the handles, cracking and rotting a little bit. This one here before us is brand new. I've used it a couple times around the house. I have 3 of them. This is kind of my backup one. The other 2 are in the trailer, so this one's in pretty good shape. So I think if A.M. Leonard's listening, like to see maybe stainless steel hardware would be nice, and maybe improve the handles some way if they could with some maybe like Timber Tech product or something like that. That's not wood. It's made of like plastics and something that would be a little more durable. The bucket, the barrel itself's been pretty durable. I think I've cracked one of them. It was cold out and I threw a big rock in it. It cracked it. I think it was like 20 degrees. So that was on me. So they're relatively durable, really overall pretty happy with the wheelbarrow products. If you guys have any experience with A.M. Leonard or other wheelbarrows or tools in this area that you want to share with me, feel free to chime in. I enjoy hearing and sharing information with you guys. So here's another product I use. It's A.M. Leonard, little carrying case for your little handheld tools. I got my pruner in this one. And they've been pretty durable. This one I happened to break the spring. I got hung up on something and finally snapped it, so they're done. But the pouches themselves seem to last a long time. Well made, very happy with them. I get 8, 10, 15 years out of a pouch typically. So pretty good with that. Now we're talk about the rakes. I think these are around 24 inches. Like I said, these purchased 3 of them. There's one. The tines on it are just breaking right and left. Every day I'm missing 2 or 3 tines on it. So very displeased with that. Of course, once again, I've been raking with it, and you know, it's my fault it's breaking, is what I'm told. So if Leonard wants to step up to the plate and address it, I just think it's poor plastic. And here's the second one that I started using. This is bought it in September as well. It's about a week or 2 use, probably used it 4 to 6 times. This one's maybe been used 15, 20 times. Just raking leaves or whatever, some grass clippings or something onto a tarp. That's about what I do with them. So very unhappy and disappointed in the A.M. Leonard rakes. I do have 3 of these. The other one's still in the shop unused, but I suspect it will go the same way as these have. So be interested to see what you guys are doing if you have their products, but the rakes are just, in my opinion, terrible. We'll jump over here. Here's a Craftsman rake. You can't see it very much, but I can see it here. It says that it's upside down there where that's peeling. This rake here, for instance, is approximately 2 seasons old. So it's went through a leaf season last year, and it's getting ready to go through another one. There's just no damage on the tines. Handle's a little short on it, but other than that, it's working. And this is probably a $20 rake or somewhere around there, and I paid like $35 a piece for these rakes, the A.M. Leonard. So they need to definitely step up to the plate and address what plastic they're using. It's just not a good blend. Or it could be possible I purchased some outdated old rakes that's been in the sun or left in the sun or some conditioned storage, and they're just old and brittle. But they're definitely brittle for some reason, and so I'm out about $70 on these 2, and maybe another $35, so maybe $100 on 3 rakes. And I haven't even begun leaf season. It's just starting here in Ohio. It's like I said, the 3rd of October, so lightly used both of these, and this is the first one, and this is my second one. So that's what's happening with them. So just curious of what you guys are finding with A.M. Leonard products. Then here's the Craftsman product, which I think I bought it either Home Depot or Lowe's is where I usually go, and I'll definitely be going back and just dealing with that because it's almost half the money that the A.M. Leonards are. So just very disappointed in their rakes and a little bit of their overall backing their products and stuff. I've owned about 10 or 15 of these wheelbarrows, and each time one breaks, had a tire blow up and break. I've had 2 or 3 handles crack, one bucket break, but that was on me. It was cold out and I threw a rock in it. Not so gently, and it cracked it, so that was on me, so I don't complain. But like I said, the buckets are pretty solid overall. That's the only problem I've had in at least 15 years of use. And like, once again, I don't have a crew. I'm solo, so I don't have where, you know, a bunch of guys are using these and they come in at the end of the day and they've done 20 lawns each day, and they don't care about the product. It's me personally using these products, and so I tend to take care of things, and it's not heavily used, and I know exactly how the rakes and wheelbarrows and my tools are used because I'm the only one that's using them. So that's it. I would show you the other wheelbarrows, but they're relatively new. This is the newest one, and I can't show you the handles, although I may walk around there and see if we can detect any things here. I got it loaded up here. We'll go out here to my truck and trailer. We'll see if there's any cracks or something. They're pretty new wheelbarrows, so. But yeah, I'd be curious to see how you guys are finding Leonard products and what rakes and wheelbarrows that you like. I really do like the plastic wheelbarrow. They're nice and light. I had some, you can kind of see what I got there. Has their number on it and everything. Up in Piqua, Ohio. So this is, I'm not sure, this is probably my oldest one over here. This is probably a couple years old. So we can look at the handle. It's pretty good shape. This one's not, usually they have little cracks in it, and I've had them rot out here at the wheels where the bolt's on. My last one I gave away, and the tire on this one's pretty good still. I don't see any dry rot on that. And of course this one's newer, but here's an example. This is the newest one, and if you can see here, it does have the cracks in it. So the one on the left's at least a year older, year and a half older. It has no cracks pretty much. And the newest one, the handle's cracking and splitting a little bit on both sides. This one on the left's much worse. So yeah, and it's going right through the bolts, so you can kind of see some of the issues a little bit beginning to develop. Tire's in good shape on that one. So that's it. So once again, I'd like to see stainless steel bolts used. You can see how over here they're rusting, and I just think for a $250, $300 wheelbarrow, you have some handles that don't do these, that doesn't rot and doesn't split, and good rubber tire that doesn't dry rot in a couple years and explode and fall off the thing for that type of money. But overall, the wheelbarrow's pretty good besides some problems, and so far it's the favorite one I had. I had some steel ones. I'm trying to think of the name. They were blue Jackson wheelbarrows, and they were pretty good, but they were bloody heavy. As you get older like me, I'm now 60, I said that a couple pounds makes a difference when you're lifting it up and down off the trailer and wheeling it up hills and stuff. So it's definitely noticeable when you switch to these that it's lighter. So, well, that's my time for today. I appreciate everybody watching and all the new subscribers, and please do like and comment and subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a great deal, and helps me continue to try to. The sun's blinding today. It's starting to set there. It helps me keep motivated and keep shooting the videos, and helps me on my way as well. So there you go. That's the Leonard products, and appreciate your time, and thanks for watching. Have a great afternoon. Bye.